kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution for China, number 6, Beckham. Coming on the field is number 11, Donadoni. Substitution in progress.
और सुफियान भाई
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Strokes it back. Ball has bounced loose now. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham. Good take, and it is having a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish of true class! And it's China who take the lead! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a searching pass, and this is just the goalkeeper to beat. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's Inzaghi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. China are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And no surprise, that's a booking. And this is Van Basten. Chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
China are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
1 minute added time.
Cruyff takes on his marker. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
China certainly can feel happy about how things have gone,
Please
but
join
now
me
isn't
in
the time
wishing
to
all
take
the
their
best
foot
to
off
the
the
members
pedal.
of our
They
fan
need to
club
keep pushing,
celebrating their
keep
wedding
imposing.
anniversary today.
Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
China go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Messi. Number 12.
And we're off again.
Van Basten. Number 5. Felipe Gonzalez.
Vitinha, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hazard. Well, that's well spotted.
Number 25.
Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cruyff, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Chiellini. Cruyff, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. De Bruyne. And here's a... Mbappe! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Portugal have a free kick. Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. China are looking pretty... And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nice interception, well timed.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Beckham. Now it's Beckham. That is a superb rearguard action.
China surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easy.
Now Mbappe. And he shoots! Portugal are level. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This has become one superb game of football.
Portugal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne. The final seconds now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim, a gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
He has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Giggs. Beckham.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Makalele calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Serginho. To Gerrard. Makaleli. Manchester United finding their passes. And it's Serginho.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gerrard, the man we've all come to watch. And here's Giggs. Knocks it out wide. It's a threatening ball. It's Gerrard! Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Van Basten. Giggs. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten. And he's picked out the run. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! China! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, now it's a race for the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Beckenbauer. And it's Hakimi. And here's Beckham. And this is Gerrard. Hangs in across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And if you do have
on the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
China are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Underway again. China carrying a 1-goal lead. Spread it left. Back into the middle. He's being urged to shoot. Referee has just said play on. Nedved. Cruyff. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
China takes a shot. Oh, he's missed it.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Donadoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Donadoni!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
China with their first corner. The first of the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk. Gabriel.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Manchester United, number 6, Gerrard.
To
Coming on the
further
field
improve their
is
position of comfort.
Number 13, Mateus.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A case now of complete control. Nicely spread. And he's straight offside. Mateus. Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. It's Van Basten! Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide. What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Donatoni. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. And he's one-on-one, surely! Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Cleared without hesitation. Van Basten. China are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Number 27, Serginho.
He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Mateus! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. He's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 22.
So, another set play.
Coming on the
Looking to
field
widen the gap even further
number
here.
20, Maradona.
Ronaldo! Superb! A finish right from the top draw. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your...
Big chance! One-on-one! Cruyff! And that has been clubbed away. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found the way through. And that will be the final act. China can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
China against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Ronaldo, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Messi picks it up out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spread it left. He is through here. This is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. What a moment for the double centurion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Robertson threads one in. China are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And this is Van Basten. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nice interception, well timed. That pass isn't the best. Oh, what's Cristiano Ronaldo? Oh, it's hit the post. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nicely intercepted. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And it's made its way to him. Now the ball in. Header! He's missed, but not by that far. Knocks it into space. Donatoni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sharp little ball here. 1-0 here, just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni. Donatoni! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Luis Suarez. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
China are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half.
China definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great ball, and he's in here, takes a shot!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a simple one for the keeper. China have the chance to go the other way. Donatoni. Being still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Bellingham. Looking for options, for movement. No, that's been intercepted. And they win it back again. Robertson. Passing nice and neat. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Now it's Van Basten. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the shot! Should have put that one away.
Cruyff has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
He rises! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. China are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly
Just twinkling at their golden best. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Kurkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole?
No, you could say that. He does say he prefers a central role, but I think pace and agility are better suited to that wider position. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Van Basten. Bastoni makes the interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Kochu's cross. Played back in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's superb. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ooh, delicate chip through. Adams gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Batistuta is flagged offside. Now it's Cruyff, Van Basten, Donatoni, cross to the back. Oh, what? It's bounced back off the post. Gets good distance on it. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a great ball here. Donatoni, the cross comes in. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good looking ball. He's in a great position. Van Basten! No, he's not going to get any further than that. And a chance! Goal! China! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's come to nothing. Bastoni. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. He has found a way through. Looking to play him in. Very nicely done. Kurchu.
Added time.
Cleared without complication. And here's Zanetti. Robertson gets a foot in here. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Attendees,
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
China go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again then.
China really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Hoisted in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And this is Ronaldo, and he's found a way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's going to be a booking. Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Rodri. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Donatoni. Oh, nice touch. And it's Robertson. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gabriel. Here's Rodri. And this is Ronaldo. Neymar. Batistuta. Always looking for that half a chance. Oh, he's burst through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
the trier.
Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
That's been cut out, well played. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Bojan.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neymar, Costa Curta, kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Neymar. He's found some space. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Desperate defending required here. Neymar plays it short. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's that. China have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Van Basten taking in the accolades. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle and here we go. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target. Now it's Donatoni. Baresi gets over and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But it's Van Basten!
Van Basten made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Belletti. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Knocks it into space, takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short, and it's Belletti. Now it's Mbappe. So it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Tries to pass it through. China has the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Cruyff. And Donatoni. Well timed, excellent interception. Sané. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That's a decent clearance. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He is through here. He's in a good position. Can he finish? That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Belletti. Sané. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. That's the keeper's ball. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. That has been slung wide. Zanetti, Messi, brilliantly cut out. Rodri, Cruyff. There will be 1 minute added to Van Basten. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please be made
Look
aware
back on the first 45 minutes.
China really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Substitution in progress.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Zanetti. No, he is not giving anything away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Mbappe. Messi. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to play it through. And it's Messi. Sané is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's only too happy to take that back.
Great feet, that.
He has found the way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rashford. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? He's made sure that's not getting through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, he's onto this. He's onside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rashford. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi receives it in a wide position. What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against China.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn. Cristiano Ronaldo! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's the chance to counter. Lobbed in behind. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Stojkovic. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again. He's got a goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle.
Big header off the post. And he's there to belt it away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, super ball! And he's chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos with the short one. It's a lovely, neat pass. China have the chance to go the other way. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Mbappe. China have reclaimed it. Spread out to the left, and he's worked it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Minutes gone. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi gets into some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! Goal! China! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
China head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cross from Robertson. Tries to get it clear. And it's Van Dijk. And that's a good ball. Great chance! Messi. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a little undercooked. That's gone loose. Ball driven towards the far post.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
He's got away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Played back in. Oh, that was vital.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Donatoni tries to play it through. That pass isn't the best.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 2.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
China clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, can they get him away? Robertson looking to hit the byline here. Oh, smash! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vitinha. And that's that. China have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award.
Security
And
staff
there is
arrangement.
very Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vitinha, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself.
Mateus! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
China are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get it through? Donadoni looking to get on the end of this. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Inzaghi. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Ronaldo. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, super find. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition...
He's gone for goal! That was mighty close. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Threads one in. And the shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
China with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. China are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he's picked out the run. And this is Ronaldo. He has found the way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Passing is crisp and sharp. Donadoni. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chance! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player...
And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back on the way.
China really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is Good alertness. And it's Xabi Alonso looking for the run. It's come to nothing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Inzaghi finds himself offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Donatoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And here's Donatoni. And that should get the job done.
China really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Back into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Rijkaard. China do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Van Basten. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for China, number 11, Donadoni.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Basten. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number
They
2,
switched it over to the other side.
coming on the field, number 9, Rashford.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 10,
Rodri
Messi. Number 4, Gabriel.
laid back in.
Substitution in progress.
Passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back in possession and ready to go again. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Great vision. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Rashford. 2 minutes to be added on. Odo gets it away. And here's Aubameyang. That has been slung wide. Now who's going to be first to this? That could well leave a mark. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. China with this to level it up. A formality. We're level. That is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper...
And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever and the real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Gently done. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Ronaldo. Played back in. Romario. Vitinha. Now it's Van Basten. Has a look and plays it forward. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Tevez. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! And he's done it! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Great ball, and De Bruyne!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vitinha. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's hit it long.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Romario. And that interception was most necessary. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Has been indicated.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been clubbed away. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution for China, number 23, Vitinha, coming on
And
the
that's
field.
the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 17,
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a throw. And that's another good win of the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Cross to the back post. He gets big. He scored. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
China give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Picked out brilliant. Real chance. They've done it. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
China get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's made its way to him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Donatoni. Nice bit of skill and he's away. China still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
China looking to pass their way through. He's through. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Substitution for China. Number 21. Van Basten.
China are making a change now.
Chiellini.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 4. Gabriel.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Rashford. Number 10. Messi.
Vicious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Ronaldinho. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
De Bruyne is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. His positioning was spot on. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Solid goal! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's it. Well, that was intense.